Alright, let's hit the theme song. Alright. Hello, YouTube! And welcome to the first PLE post-X-Mania 11. This is XWF Ultra Clash. And our opening contest will be for the XWF United States Championship as Landon SG takes on Esham. With the title on the line, can Landon win the U.S. title, or will Esham continue his reign? And then we got Victoria Lovecraft challenging Tara Zep for the Women's Television Championship. We got MJF taking on Hardcore Scotty in one-on-one action. This will be under GTS rules. And then Claire Roth gets another shot at the XWF Women's Championship as she takes on Carmen King. And this will be the last opportunity Claire will have at the title. If not, here's the thing. The stipulation, whoever loses will drop down a division to the Women's Television title. These two will not compete for the same title as long as they are on the same brand. And then we got a 4 Ways to Die Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match as Simon Miller, Macho T, Brody King, and Rage all compete in this monstrous Fatal 4-Way match. And then Too Tough Tony will face Keemstar for the XWF Television Championship. Will Too Tough Tony defeat the most dominant man on XWF Warzone, or will Keemstar continue his reign as television champion? And then in our main event, Matthew challenges James Fatal for the XWF Championship in a no-holds-barred match. So, let's get down to the ring and get our opening contest underway. We are starting with the United States Championship as Landon SG challenges Esham for the title. Let's get down to the ring and get this matchup underway. This is XWF Ultra Clash.
And is for the United States Heavyweight Championship.
And the challenger is making his way out to the ring first. Been a while since Landon has had gold around his waist. Will he dethrone Esham and take that United States Championship? Or will Esham continue his title reign here tonight? XWF Ultra Clash is presented by the Warzone brand. Here we go. And now here comes the champion, our reigning and defending United States champion. This is Isham the Unholy, making his way down to the ring for one-on-one action. Defending that championship. He won it back a couple weeks ago on an episode of XWF Warzone after we vacated all the championships to reset both rosters. Isham won it back after defeating the Creeper Chris Michaels.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 250 pounds, El Jefe, Leo SG.
SG. Landon.
From Detroit, Michigan,
ready.
weighing in at 245 pounds, the United States Heavyweight Champion,
This is a jam-packed Allegiant Energy powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, for the first PLE since X-Mania 11. Like I said, we are in a brand new season. Who's looking to branch out and take that brass ring? And here's the thing, we did reset, here's the thing, X-Mania is now been renamed to WrestlePalooza. Who will be the person to main event WrestlePalooza next year? One of these two men, one of the people on this pay-per-view could be the breakout star and main event WrestlePalooza next year. Right now, Isham going right after Landon. Landon turning things around on him with a tie-up in the middle of the ring and just shoves him down. Tie-up again by Landon. Turns around, goes for the wrist lock. Like I said, Landon definitely sees himself as a ring general. But Isham turning it back around on Landon. Isham does not want to lose this United States Championship. Now back to the outside of the ring. Now Landon in the ring. Revolution knee by Isham the Unholy. Oh! Now Landon up. Oh my God! Tornado DDT. Landon turning him around. Ooh! Knee to the face. Kept up by Isham. This has been a back and forth affair for both of these men. Now Landon got Isham locked up in a submission, trying to force a tap out. I don't think there was any way for Isham to possibly tap out on that submission. But Landon tying it back up, taking Isham over to the ropes. Oh, and now he's going right for the arm. Oh my God, into another Hurricane Rana and a kip up by Landon as he goes for the cover. One. That was only a 1 count. We could have saw a brand new, we were still far away from crowning a brand new champion. Now landing, going up to the top rope, turns it around and hits it! Goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3, and we start off Ultra Clash by crowning a brand new United States champion. There we go. Landon SG Live is the brand new United States champion. But we gotta move on because it's time for the women's television title to be on the line as Victoria Lovecraft challenges Tara Zepp for her women's television title. So let's get down to the ring and get this women's matchup underway. This is XWF Ultra Clash, and we have a banger to kick things off here tonight.
The Women's World Television Championship.
Whoa. Victoria Lovecraft making her way down to the ring first. Welcome to Bat Country. Victoria Lovecraft challenging for her first singles title here tonight. But she's got to go through this woman. This woman is a undeniable badass. She won that title by defeating Claire Groff a couple weeks ago to become the XWF Women's Television Champion. Pretty much exploiting the fact that Claire might be on kind of like a downward spiral ever since losing that title to Carmen King back at X-Mania. Here's the thing, like, she lost her first opportunity at the Women's Championship to Carmen King. She got defeated by Tara Zepp in the matchup for the Women's Television title. So, like, hey, Claire is definitely not in much of a good decision, but right now we got the Women's Television title on the line as Tara Zepp looks to successfully defend her title here tonight in her first title defense.
Romania, Victoria Lovecraft. And her opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, the Women's World Television Champion, the Villain, Tara Webb.
Here's the thing, like, Tara Zepp looks great with that gold over her shoulder. Hopefully she can keep it here tonight, because, like, Victoria Lovecraft looks very intimidating in this one-on-one matchup. Guess what? The title's on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up. Ring the bell! Whoa! Baseball slide by Victoria Lovecraft into a springboard moonsault. Victoria Lovecraft coming out like a house of fire at the start of this matchup. Whoa! Ooh! Definitely effective by Victoria Lovecraft. Tara Zepp off the ropes and takes her down with that clothesline. Here. Oh! And she actually connected that time. Here's the thing, like, Tara Zepp knows she's in backcountry, and she's ready to take on the queen of backcountry in this matchup. Ooh! Stomp to the bread basket! Tara Zepp looking to turn things around. Like Tara Zepp is looking for some weapons right now. Oh my God! She pulled out the hockey stick. Like, here's the thing. Like, there is no penalty for high sticking here in the XWF. Like, you don't get sent to the penalty box for smacking somebody in the face with a hockey stick here. This is pro wrestling, not hockey. Oh, missed it. Tara Zepp going back. Oh my God! Victoria crashing and burning. And I think like that's what Tara Zepp wanted, as Tara just tosses Victoria back into the ring. Ooh, and now just looking to wear her out with that hockey stick. Like I said, no penalties are being handed out here tonight. Oh! Dirty deeds done dirt cheap! Oh! Oh my God! And she just cracked that baseball bat over her lip and prone body. Now Tara going to the top rope. Going up. Into a hurricanrana! Victoria looking to crawl to with the assistance of the ropes. Off the ropes and takedown! Turns her around, traps the arms, and stomps her face into the canvas! She's telling Victoria to get up. Tie up. Has her own. Victoria turns around into an inverted DDT. Tara off the rope with a coffin drop. Victoria coming back from the brink of disaster here tonight. Oh my God! Submission hold locked in. Look like Tara feeling the effects of that submission. Oh my God! BFT! Now Tara going up to the middle rope, leg drop! Oh, she just pulled out a stop sign, looking to pull out all the stops here tonight to defend her championship. Here's the thing, and I also would like to thank all of you for tuning in on your Memorial Day weekend to watch this PLE here tonight. One more time. Now Tara with the stop sign. Oh! Ooh! Victoria Lovecraft is in danger right now. Oh, Tara with another hockey stick. Oh! Oh my God! Looking to wear her out once again with that hockey stick and knocks her out. Tara Zepp retaining her Women's Television Championship. Brings us to the end of that women's matchup, but we still got more action action coming your way. We got MJF taking on Hardcore Scotty in one-on-one action. So let's get back down to the ring and get this matchup underway. And here's the thing, like MJF definitely wants to get out of here early because he's got a big matchup going on later tonight where his hair will be on the line as he challenges Darby Allin for the AEW World Championship.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, AK-47, MJF.
I'm pretty sure, like, after tonight, when we see MJF on Tuesday, we might see him with the Triple B or with a freshly shaven head. I think he just told that fan to F off because he called him bald. I think like this Tuesday we might see MJF as he truly is, which is a bald asshole. But MJF definitely probably wants his Triple B back. And like he's called this match with Hardcore Scotty a little bit of an appetizer. Like here's the thing, he said like he's not seen Hardcore Scotty. He's seen Darby Allin across the ring from him right now. He says like what he's going to do to Hardcore Scotty tonight is a preview of what he's going to do to Darby Allin tonight at Double or Nothing.
38 pounds, Hardcore Scotty!
Hopefully Hardcore Scotty is ready for what MJF is going to do to him here tonight at Ultra Clash. Hardcore Scotty definitely is a fan favorite, and MJF knows that, and he wants to make the fans cry after they see what he's going to do to him. But then again, hey, that's MJF. We don't necessarily condone what MJF says or does. What MJF just does what he does, what he will do to his opponents in the ring. We don't condone it, but we don't. There's nothing we can do about it. MJF looking to lay in on Hardcore Scotty. Definitely coming out like a house of fire here tonight. Hopefully he's not going to leave it all in the ring in this match. He's still got Darby Allin to think about later tonight. Ooh! Springboard moonsault as Hardcore Scotty turns things around here. But right now, like Hardcore Scotty determined to soften MJF up for Darby Allin, which I don't. Oh my God! He just tossed the trash can into the ring, kind of very symbolic that Hardcore Scotty wants to take out the trash here tonight. Ooh! Here's the thing, I don't know why who had the bright idea to bring this piece of vile human garbage into the XWF. I'm pretty sure, like, hey, Mike Roth probably brought him in because, like, hey, he knew, like, what he does creates cash. Controversy creates cash, right? And MJF does the most controversy out of any superstar here in the Extreme Wrestling Federation. And MJF is not just eyeing that Triple B, getting his Triple B back. He is also eyeing that XWF Championship. Get to the midsection by Maxwell Jacob. Oh, he has him up. Oh my God. No. Oh, into the fireman's carry and drops him throat first on the ropes. I'm pretty sure he probably wants to do that, but worse, to Darby Allin here tonight. Later on tonight, drop down by MJF, and a spear! Takes down Hardcore Scotty as MJF goes for the trash can. Oh my God. MJF with a stomp, and now he goes for the Fujiwara armbar, the salt of the earth locked in! Oh my God, and he's wrenching it! He's wrenching the salt of the earth in. Ooh! Oh my God. Hardcore Scotty is in trouble. As he just... Oh, no. He pulled out the barbed wire bat. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, that's him up! Hardcore Scotty avoiding that Salida del Sol. Avoiding that barbed wire baseball bat. Has him up again. Oh, stun dog! And MJF lands right on that barbed wire baseball bat, the same baseball bat that he brought into this matchup, and it's getting used against him. And he hits it again, and MJF is busted open! Ooh! Stomp to the midsection. Now MJF locked in a submission hold on the outside of the floor. On the outside, on the floor. MJF back. Oh, knocked against the barricade. Now MJF is in trouble. Oh, perched on the barricade. And a big boot right to the temple. Hardcore Scotty grabbing the steps. Ooh! That's a diamond plate facial right to the face of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Like, MJF definitely does not like what's being handed to him right now. Oh no, and this might be it for MJF. Oh, MJF turns it around. Kick to the midsection. Has him up! Brain Buster on the outside of the ring! MJF takes him down. Now back into the ring. Now MJF grabbing the trash can. He puts it back down. MJF just waiting for Hardcore Scotty to get back into the ring. I don't know if this is such a good idea for MJF to wait for your opponent to get back into the ring as Hardcore Scotty brings the steps in. Ooh, stiff punch. Oh my God, that was on the trash can! Now MJF with the baseball bat. He just hit the crossroads on the trash can. Oh, right to the midsection. That does not feel too good. I'm pretty sure that does not feel good for MJF. to the midsection, and a twist of fate! The Hardcore Scotty goes up to the top rope, turns it around, and hits him with the top rope moonsault! I think like Hardcore Scotty might have hit his best shot on Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Now he's back in the ring. MJF coming too. Ooh! Drop kick knocks down MJF, keeping him down on the ground. As he tells MJF to get up, he wants MJF to see this coming. Oh! Ooh! That's a tailbone buster for Hardcore Scotty. As MJF comes to. Oh! Oh! Drop! Takes him down, goes for the salt of the earth one more time! And he taps out! But the referee did not call for the bell. MJF wants to torture him! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! The referee showing no mercy. MJF up! Oh, leg drop! MJF should definitely want to... Oh! Oh! And the referee calls it. MJF victorious over Hardcore Scotty. Battered and bloody MJF victorious here in one-on-one action. I'm pretty sure like MJF is definitely gonna make his way over to New York right about now so he can get ready for that hair versus title match later on tonight at Double or Nothing against Darby Allin. But right now we got the Women's Championship on the line as Claire Groff takes on Carmen King for the XWF Women's Championship. This will be the last time both of these women will compete for this XWF Championship, as like their rivalry has pretty much boiled over ever since the end of X-Mania 11. So like whoever loses can no longer compete for that women's title as long as whoever holds it. Claire can't compete for that as long as Carmen King holds it. Carmen King can't compete for it as long as Claire holds it. This will be the last opportunity, and more or less like it's more of a need for Claire to win it, because this would be her final opportunity at the title. As long as Carmen is champion, Claire can no longer compete for that women's title.
It's Chelsea Green.
And here's the thing, if Claire wins the title, Carmen has to drop down a division. And here's the thing, like Carmen King has had a massive rise since she returned to the XWF, capturing not only the women's television title, but also the women's championship since her return. And here's the thing, Carmen also vows that she will walk out still XWF Women's Champion. This is her first title defense since winning that.
Introducing the challenger from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the Princess. And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the World Zone Women's Champion, the Queen, Carmella King.
Carmen holding up the title. Passing it over to the ref. Showing it to the chairwoman and co-owner of the XWF. Claire said she is definitely ready to win that championship back. And here's the thing, like Carmen is definitely hell-bent on defending her title here tonight. Carmen going for a triangle submission on Claire. Here's the thing, this will be the last time we see these two in a shot for that title. Carmen looking for some weapons. Pulling out the Old Faithful, the solid steel chair. Looking to use it on Claire. Oh! Claire gets up. Oh! Missed that one. Oh! Went right into a drop kick by Carmen. Now Carmen setting up. Or like Carmen looks fired up. And she was ready to defend her title here tonight. Oof. Oh my God. Just wearing out the chairwoman at that steel chair. Now Carmen up to the top rope and it's a body splash. Carmen setting it up. Going for... Oh! It hit her with the super kick! Oh, code breaker, and it's over! She also busted Claire wide open!
Here is your winner.
And Carmen, still your XWF Women's Champion. And Carmen puts a bloody end to her rivalry with Claire Groff by retaining her women's championship. Carmen King, still XWF Women's Champion, but now we gotta move on to the 4 Ways to Die Fatal 4-Way match. And this is a elimination Fatal 4-Way. Got Simon Miller, Macho T, Rage, and Brody King all going at it in this elimination Fatal 4-Way. This is Extreme Rules. Right now, Simon Miller coming out here first.
4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Simon Miller.
Simon Miller is here. Simon Miller is definitely hyped up for this matchup. Now he's waiting for his next opponent.
And his opponents. First,
The Savage, Macho T.
225 pounds. The Savage, Macho T.
Macho T, pretty much changing his mask up since the last time we saw him. Now going with a more of a traditional looking Rey Mysterio mask. Macho T definitely ready for action here tonight. Macho T also vowed that he is the future of the Extreme Wrestling Federation. But here's the thing, if he can make his way through this matchup, he definitely could be in line for a title opportunity. But here's the thing, like, this is definitely a lot of people's favorite to win this match. This is Big Brody King. Brody King has also been on kind of like a win streak of his own here in the XWF.
From Lafayette, Indiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, Rage!
Did he say rage or rape? I don't know. Like that sounded kind of sus. But whatever. Like, Rage is now in the ring, ready for fatal four-way action. Simon Miller, Macho T, Brody King, and Rage. Let's get this matchup underway. Ring the bell! Brody going after Simon, and that Macho T going up after Rage. This is fatal four-way elimination action. Oof. Oh, dang. Macho T going up to the top rope, looking to go high risk, and hits Rage with the coast to coast. Brody King just manhandling Simon Miller. Now he goes after Macho T, and the ref gets knocked down. The referee needs to stay out of the way of these four men. Ooh, snake eyes to Macho T, and now Brody King and Simon Miller continue going after each other. I think I might need to remove that scarf from Simon Miller. Tie up. Brody King off the ropes, drop down. Oh! Body slam. Slap to the face by Simon Miller. Rage bringing out the shovel. Now Simon Miller looking for some hardware. Bringing out the stop sign. He laid it down just so he can show off in front of the fans. Well, Simon has Macho T up. Now Brody's got the stop sign. Oh! Here we go. We got a stop sign and a shovel in the ring. Oh! And he knocked out Simon Miller and Macho T with the stop sign. Now he's going right for the knee. Simon Miller from behind. Turns off the... Ooh! Tie up by Brody King. Has Rage up. Ooh! Falcon Arrow. Macho T busting a light tube over Simon Miller's face. This is elimination. And nobody has not been... And we have not seen a single elimination in this Fatal 4-Way quite yet. I think there's probably a good reason why Simon Miller wore that scarf into the ring. He didn't want to breathe the toxic powder that's inside those fluorescent light bulbs. Because, like, here's the thing, that powder inside those light tubes is very toxic. You do not want to breathe it in, and you definitely do not want it going inside any cut on your body. Ooh, Rage. Clothesline out of the ring. Simon Miller now going after Macho T, sending him into the corner. Now Simon putting the boots to Macho T in the corner. Ooh, stun dog by Rage. Simon Miller set off the ropes. Drop down. Into a Hurricane Rana. Ooh, Rage with that steel chair. Oh! Springboard frog splash by Macho T. Brody King in danger right now. Ooh! Seated senton by Rage. Now Macho T outside the ring. Rage and Macho T going after each other. Nope. All four men out of the ring. Macho T back into the ring. Brody King has been eliminated. Brody King is the first elimination in this 4 Ways to Die Fatal 4-Way elimination. Macho T tossed aside so Rage can go after Simon Miller. And he's just elbowing him right in the face. Macho T with the solid steel ring steps. We've already seen a lot of people get mashed with those things. Ooh! Shoulder tackle by Simon Miller. Simon Miller definitely getting fired up, but well, here's the thing. You do not want to celebrate too much here in the XWF. Simon Miller has him up! Jackhammer! Simon Miller with the strength of Bill Goldberg, summoning the strength of Bill Goldberg with that jackhammer. Oh, Rage just tossing him. Rage actually just getting up from that jackhammer, kind of no-selling it. Ooh! He just yeeted the shovel right at Simon Miller's face! Macho T tossed back into the ring. Both missed that one. Here we go. Neck breaker! Now Simon Miller back into the ring, bringing the shovel in with him. Oh! Simon Miller making Rage crash and burn. Oh! Over the top rope. I think these two might... Oh! Oh my God! DDT on the ring apron! Simon Miller grabbing the other set of ring steps. Oh! Oh my... Oh! Macho T might be busted open. Simon Miller going after Rage. Tie up. Uh-oh. Simon going for it again. Jackhammer! And Rage might be busted open off of that jackhammer. Oh! Simon Miller getting tossed once again. Ooh, from behind. Ooh, atomic drop! And again, oh my God! And 3 times with the atomic drop! Macho T's tailbone must be busted. Actually, Simon Miller is busted open as well. Ooh, DDT to Simon Miller. We got blood. Oh, side effect! Oh, Simon from behind, kick to the midsection. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God, powerbomb on the guardrail! Simon Miller with some malice! Hockey stick. Oh, Rage tossed back into the ring. You're in there with Simon Miller, Rage. Ooh, tossed into the corner. From behind. Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God! Macho T definitely showing his, showing some relentlessness. Stunner! Stunner by Simon Miller! Now, Macho T tossed back into the ring. Oh, Simon Miller fighting. Blocks to the face. Oh, paint brushed! Oh! Rana to Simon Miller. None of these two are in danger of being knocked out quite yet. Whoa! Oh! Ooh! Nice Hurricane Rana. Ooh. Simon Miller looking. Oh, he pulled out the baseball bat. Maniac knocking on your baseball cap. Nope. Oh, almost perched. Not to. What the hell? Nope. He's turning it around. Ooh, inverted DDT. Ooh. Simon Miller rolling to the outside. Oh my God, face buster! 450 buckshot lariat by Rage. Here's the thing, almost like Logan Paul and Hangman Adam Page, but he put a little bit of a twist on that. Ooh. Ooh. Right to the face. Simon Miller just taking out his aggressions out on everybody. Simon looking to finish somebody off here. Looking for another jackhammer, but Rage gets out of it! Oh, death press! Oh, Rage with a kick to the midsection, pulls him in. Oh my God! Macho T in danger now. Spear! Simon Miller takes him down, and now he looks to possibly set up Rage for another jackhammer. Has him up and knocks him down again. Ooh. Oh my God. He was doing. Oh! Oh! Hurricane Rana! Oh! Yeet! Oh! Now Rage is out of here. One of these two men. Oh! One of these two men might be the winner of this matchup. Macho T has him up! And hits it! Macho T picks up the win over Simon Miller.
Here is your winner, the Savage, Macho T.
Macho T picking up the win in that hellacious matchup. He eliminated both Simon Miller and Rage. And that is a 5-star matchup. Like Dave Meltzer agrees with that matchup, but we got to move on. We got Too Tough Tony taking on Keemstar with the XWF Television Championship on the line. Can Too Tough Tony defeat Keemstar for the television title? Or will Keemstar continue? Will Keemstar make a record-setting title reign with the most prestigious mid-card title on the Warzone brand?
And is for the World Television Championship.
Challenger making his way down to the ring first. Too Tough Tony coming out here, ready for one-on-one action, ready to win championship gold here at XWF Ultra Clash. Take on this man, former XWF United States champion, almost setting a record, almost having a record-setting title reign with that championship. Your current reigning and defending XWF Television Champion, DJ Killer Keemstar. His entrance must be broken. Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Kentucky, weighing in at 459 pounds, Tony! And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, the World Television Champion,
Keemstar. Keemstar won that championship and he intends to retain here tonight. He is holding the most prestigious championship in XWF history. And he looks to hold that championship for quite a while. You know, like how long he's held the U.S. Championship? He intends to hold this a lot longer than that. Ooh, but Too Tough Tony going right after Keemstar. Off the rope, ooh! Yep. Moving things around, tie up. So, ooh! Knee to the face. Oof. Too Tough Tony has him up. Ooh, snake eyes! Too Tough Tony back in from the ring. Ooh, big boot right to the face. Picking him up. Ooh! Too Tough Tony definitely looking to wear Keemstar out, as Too Tough Tony is looking to win that XWF television title. Too Tough Tony wants the prestige that title carries. And here's the thing, like with the stipulation of this matchup, it's like that stipulation favors Too Tough Tony more than it does Keemstar. Up DDT! Oof! Now punches to the face. Don't go anywhere. We still got our main event for the XWF Championship, as James Fatal defends his title against Matthew in our main event. Right now, Keemstar looking to go right after the arms of Too Tough Tony. Ooh! Keemstar to the top rope, turning things around as Too Tough Tony made his way back into the ring, and Too Tough Tony avoided that double axe handle from the top rope. Too Tough Tony, ooh, knee to the. Ooh. Now he's just putting the boots to him, and he goes for it for a reboot, and Keemstar is busted wide open. Like I said, we are going to definitely see a bloody PLE. This thing, this pay-per-view is the start of a brand new season for the XWF. Too Tough Tony sent off the rope. Ooh! Gut punch to the gut. Turns it around. Ooh! Bang! Now Keemstar with the baseball bat. Yeet! There we go. Oof! Keemstar with the tie-up. Sending Too Tough Tony off the ropes. Ooh, and now Too Tough Tony has been busted open. Both of these men looking to leave blood all over this ring for the richest prize in the XWF. There you go. Keemstar off the rope. Ooh, knee lift. Too Tough Tony turning it around. Neither man wants to give an inch. Ooh. Oh, sweep the leg. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of Bacardi Limon flying in the back if Too Tough Tony wins this title here tonight. Moonsault. He'll be handing out a lot of shots to all the juggalos and juggalettes. But Keemstar fighting back. Keemstar not wanting to give up. Spear! Keemstar with the baseball bat. Oh, and he knocked him out. One shot and he knocked him out.
Here is your winner, and
Still television champion, DJ Daniel Keemstar. Keemstar is looking to start a full-on legacy for himself by holding both of those both that and the U.S. title. But right now, it is time for our main event of the evening. As Matthew looks to challenge James Fatal for the XWF Championship. So let's get back down to the ring and get this matchup underway. This is our main event for XWF Ultra Clash.
the following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the World Zone Heavyweight Championship.
The XWF title is on the line. And here comes the champion, James Fatal. Here's the thing, if anybody asks him if his change in persona paid off, he could pretty much answer by saying, yes, it did. Just look at what is around his waist right now. It's the XWF Championship. Here's the thing, before this change in persona, he was James Darnell, and he was having trouble finding some footing here in the XWF, until he decided to finally not let people push him around and tapped into that dark side of his persona and brought back the character that he locked up for some time. And look at that, like, he is the XWF champion, but right now he is going to take on Matthew. Will James retain that title, or will we see a brand new XWF champion here tonight? It's on the line. Most prestigious championship in the entire XWF.
Introducing the challenger. From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, Matthew! And his opponent, from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 244 pounds, the World Zone Heavyweight Champion,
James Fatal ready to defend his title here tonight. James' first title defense as XWF champion. He's got to take on a fierce competitor by the name of Matthew. And now he's going to lay in on his opponent at the start of this matchup. He's going for the rear naked choke, locked in on him. Putting Matthew against the ropes. Oof. Tie up. Sending Matthew into the turnbuckle. Tie up again. Uh-oh. James Fatal with the Alabama slam out of the corner as James goes for the cover. 1. Oh! Ooh! Oh no, James Fatal goes for the shovel. Whoa! Matthew up! Oh my God! Matthew definitely wants that XWF title. Oh! James Fatal has been busted open with that shovel. 1, 2. Oh, James gets a shoulder up. Oh! Ooh! He keeps James down. Now he goes for the cover again. 1. Nope. I have to do a little bit more damage than that. Ooh! Bringing the leg drop. And now up to the top rope. Oh! Oh! And he hit it! Goes for the cover once again. 1, 2. No! The champion still staying in this matchup. Kick to the midsection. Hooks the arms. Has him up. Oh my God! No. Oh my God. Look behind you from behind! Now James sending Matthew off the rope. Oh my God! Into a suplex. James, oh my God, and another rear naked choke! James picking up that shovel. Now he's just busting. Oh, he just tossed it. Matthew out of the ring. This is no holds barred. So there is no countouts, no disqualifications. As you already saw. Oh! Flying crossbody to the outside. Picking him up. Yep. Has him up. Oh my God! Back up again. Tie up. Taking him. And looks to take him back into the ring. Oh, kick up. Ooh, knee to the face. Shoots him over as James looks to retain his title. 1, 2, 3. And James Vital stays XWF champion.
Here is your winner, and still World Zone Heavyweight.
He retained his championship, but he has the battle scars on his face to prove that he's not going to be the same again after this encounter. There is your winner. That will bring us to the end of this PLE. Hopefully you enjoyed XWF Ultra Clash, and we'll see you this Tuesday for XWF Warzone for the fallout from this pay-per-view. So until then, peace the fuck out.